Jerry, turn off the TV. It's time for the Pope. Whoa, Matt Driver, the Pope is back here for another weekly episode of the Fantasy Football Poop Shoots Extravaganza, the world's #1 fantasy football show, hosted by yours truly here. I've been getting phone calls from Taiwan, Thailand, even from down under in Australia. They've phoned me up and they say, Matt Driver, you have the best fantasy football show in the world. And I tell them I know. I tell them I got the best one in the business. I'm taking Fox out. I'm taking CBS out. I'm taking NFL Network out. I'm taking ESPN out. I'm taking ESPN The Ultra out. ESPN 2, ESPN Classic, Fox FS1, CBS Sports, NBC Sports, and hell, I'll even take the WWE Network out of this. This show is just so damn good here. Another great week for fantasy football in the Poop Shoot Studios here. We had some good wins, some losses. Derrick Henry's still going off. Amanda's still winning. We'll get to that later here. We'll get to the power rankings here. Some changes, some not some big changes here. Some players are moving, some players are going down here. Some surprises, maybe not here. Not the crazy week here. Number 12 is still gonna be Mike here until that motherfucker starts acting out and starts talking in this damn Discord or anything here. He's not gonna move anywhere. He's staying at 12 here. No change. I don't give a shit. He's on a 2-game win streak, a 5-game win streak, a 20,000 game win streak. He ain't going nowhere but 12. He can win the whole damn league, and he still ain't getting there. Exactly. Fuck Mike Wienerbreath. God damn. And speaking of Wienerbreath, number 11, staying in place is going to be Nate Wienerbreath, aka I think the man is gonna start going to the Vienna Beef factory here and apply for a job here. It's that serious now. Now I have some people in Intel that tell me if you work at Vienna Beef here, you do get a 75% employee discount. That includes the wiener, the breath, and the buns. You can't beat that kind of a deal here. Dropping 2 spots this week is going to be Matt here. Matt can't catch a break here. He just can't catch a break here. Same old Matt from last year, the same Matt this year. Nothing happening. Moving up 1 spot, finally moving in the right direction is gonna be Charlie. Charlie finally gets a win here, breaking that illustrious 4-game losing streak here. It's great for her. I'm happy. You're finally showing up here. Let's keep it going here. Now coming in at number 8 is gonna be Monica. Get out of here, cat. Monica dropping 2 spots here this week here, down to number 8 here. Monica trends up, she trends down. She's kind of like the stock market at this point here. Either you buy or sell. I'm selling right now, and she's selling too. Coming in at number 7 here is gonna be Rob, dropping 2 spots here. Had a tough loss against Ariana this week. Derrick Henry just went off. The stiff arm master just went off here. Jumping up 6 spots into playoff contention here is going to be Eric. Jumping 3 spots here. He also broke his illustrious 4-game losing streak. Eric is on the up end here, but we'll talk about his matchup in a little bit here. Number 5, and I really hate to do this here, but you got to do what you got to do here. Number 5, jumping up 2 spots is Bitch. That's all it is right there. Number 4, dropping a spot again is going to be the Pope Driver here. It's a bad 2 weeks for the driver here, and potentially even a worse 3rd week, but we'll get to that later here. Number 3, dropping a spot here is going to be Broderick. Broderick's illustrious 4-game win streak has now went to a loss. Broderick's now back to where you could say he's normal in these situations here. Broderick was on his high horse, I got 4 wins, It don't mean shit in this league here. The only win streak we care about is Amanda's, and when that streak is broken, we're all going to celebrate, god damn it. Popping up 2 spots here. Ariana at number 2. And we all know Amanda at number 1 here. We have 2 females in 1st and 2nd place in the Poop Shoot. That is the first time that has ever happened in this league of 9 years here. Bravo to the bitches and hoes. The bitches and hoes of the Poop Shoot here. But let's talk about matchups here. Now last week, Mac Driver had the worst week of his predictions here. I took Broderick over Mike. I was wrong. Matt over Charlie. I was wrong. Bitch over Nate. I was right on that one. Can't go wrong with that one. Aaron Spivey with the 200 stars. That's my man, Aaron. I appreciate the stars, my brother. You keep on keeping on there. I chose myself over Eric. I was wrong there. Amanda versus Monica, I was right there. That's an easy one right there to pick. Amanda was still the best team in the poop shoot here. And then I chose I chose Rob versus Ariana here, and I lost that one here. So 2-4 this week. Not the best here. But let's get to this week here. We don't care about last week in the poop shoot here. This is a league always moving forward. No one's going backwards, moving forward here. So the first matchup of the week is going to be the Pope versus Matt here. My team, the Pope's team, my entire bench, besides David and Jokaloku, is on a bye this week here. My starting running back is Devonta Freeman. He's projected 4 points. Now, I'm projected about 100 points here. Matt's about 120. It wouldn't matter even if I was projected to win here. Matt's gonna get the win for the simple fact of my whole team is on a goddamn bye. Easy win for Matt here. Next up, we have Monica versus Charlie. Now, this is a very interesting one here. Two girls that are 2-4 here. One on the up, one on the down here. Very simple pick though. Monica has Nick Chubb in her lineup. Nick Chubb is out. She has about less than 24 hours to make that change here. Will she do it? I don't know. If she doesn't, it's the same old Monica for the past years. Charlie, on the other hand, she has probably one of the up and trending quarterbacks in fantasy football, and that's Joe Burrow. The win goes to Charlie for the simple fact, though, that Monica has Chubb on her lineup here. Next one's gonna be Bitch versus Eric. This is the matchup of the week in the poop shoot here. And I want to break it down. I'm going to tell you why this is the matchup of the week here. A few weeks ago, we all talked about the biggest trade in the poop shoot history. Dalvin Cook getting sent over for Kelsey. Ryan plays Eric this week. Dalvin Cook put up 22 points or something like that last week. And guess who's on the bye this week? Dalvin Cook. That is a trade of the year again right there. A strategic play, a strategic trade right there. The win goes to Bitch on that one for the simple fact of that trade that happened here. Fantastic. Next one is Vienna Beef, Wiener Breath, and Schnitzel versus Broderick here. Wiener Schnitzel has got two players that are on a bye on his lineup and is projected 36 points. I'm not that good at math, but 36 points are going to get you a win even in no PPR here. Broderick gonna bounce back this week. Broderick gets the win over that easily right now. Mike versus Ariana here. Mike's on a 2-game win streak here. We're not talking about that though, because we really don't care about that shit right now. Mike has 4 players on a bye. Nothing too crazy. Ariana is running with Jimmy Garoppolo as her quarterback here due to a bye. The win is going to go to Mike on this one. Simple fact, he's got Devontae Adams, the best receiver in the league, potentially probably a top 3 player in the NFL right now here. And Jimmy Garoppolo, you can't really put trust in Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, that's just, what are you, stupid? Last but not least here is going to be Rob versus Amanda here. Rob picked up the Bears' 3rd-string running back, Herbert. Herbert had a touchdown last week that got called back by a pretty shady holding penalty. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty shady. But we look at Amanda's lineup here. Amanda's got a couple players on a bye here. Nothing out of the world here. But I want to take a focus here. We've all talked about the Aaron Rodgers and the Aaron Jones connection that this girl has. But let's talk about Jamar Chase here, who's arguably the best rookie in the NFL. He's gonna win Offensive Rookie of the Year here. There's just no doubt about it here. It's happening. It's going down. But Amanda gets the win. She goes to 7-0 here. So let's go to some points of the week here. Who the fuck is Jerry coming in this league here? Now, there's been a lot of propaganda saying Mac Driver's Jerry. Jerry's Mac Driver. I can confirm with a shadow of a doubt that Mac Driver is not Jerry. Jerry is some wannabe look-alike Charles Barkley having-ass dude over here. He comes in this Discord asking for money, cigarettes, smokes. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he is here. He's obviously not here right now. He must have better things to do right now. But who the fuck is Jerry? Who in the world what's that one TV show? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Jerry Sandiego at this point here? Take a look at the waiver wire here. There were 17 waivers processed this week here. That topples 15 from a few weeks back here. And again, obviously, because the bye weeks now are making a huge play here. We got Tua Tagovailoa in the trade rumors. He might get shipped off to Houston. Oh boy, I don't know about that one here. Mike's rocking Tua right now, so I don't know what's gonna happen if they make that change over there. It's gonna be crazy. Now let's talk about the big elephant in the room here. It's something that no one has talked about in this league yet, and I'm kind of surprised it took me this long to figure it out too. We all know what happened last year with Eric's team. Highest scoring team, lowest points against. Who has that this year? Amanda. They live in the same household. This is some weird fantasy football Wi-Fi connection here. Amanda's got the highest scoring team, lowest points against here. No wonder why she's 7-0. Don't even matter. No one's putting up points against this woman. No one's putting up anything on this woman here, and I can't take it. Someone's got to throw her. It's not going to be this week. I tell you again, the only week it could happen is week 13. She'll get a loss here and there between there, but Mac Driver's already calling the picks, calling the shots week 13. I'll be out for the rest shot of buys there. I'll have Austin Eckler back. I'll have everyone back here. We're going to start rambling over this thing. So I got ridiculed last week for not allowing enough time for confessions or comments, concerns. I will give you 30 seconds. Come on in, say your piece or not. Forever hold it. Till next week. "15 seconds. I agree. That's a known fact of the boob shoot here. I might get that tattooed on my lips. Mine still sucks. Right there. That's gonna be the thing. There we go. We got two agrees. Two in agreeance here. That's the best thing ever here. Does anyone else have anything? I know the comebacks wanted to say something last week. Does the CUM backs want to make a statement? Are you okay? Very well. This will conclude the Wednesday Mass here. Another glorious show, another glorious weekend of fantasy football that's coming up here. Be prepared for the ratings to skyrocket this next coming up week here. I have Mac Rappaport on the sidelines of the next week's football games here. So we may get some more detailed insight on that. But until then, peace out. Have a great weekend. Get drunk, get fucked. Peace.